Hi guys, how are you doing tonight? Oh, okay. Now I love shows like tonight, mainly because this is the only time you usually get to say that I get to before and after a man. Yeah, and I wanted to tell you about this. For Mother's Day, I told my kids that I wanted to have, an air horn. And when they got it for me, they said, well, what are you going to use it for? And I said, well, this is now my ghetto blaster. Yep, that way when those people decide that they want to be rude and interrupt my privacy inside of my car, that way I could go ahead and invade their privacy too. What the heck? It works for me. Now, just a little bit about myself. I'm a single mother of 2, and it's all my fault because I married a redneck. Yeah. No, I should have known the first time that, he farted in the car and refused to roll down the windows. Oh, that was bad. It was so bad. So wrong of him to do that. What was even worse, though, was after the first time we made love, he decided he was going to quote his favorite form of poetry to me. Beans, beans, the musical fruit. Then he shoved my head underneath the covers and cut another one. That was just so wrong. And also he complained. He sat there and said, marriage is just nothing but legalized prostitution. Yep. Show me the money. I'd like to see it. Yeah, he did. He fought all the way to the altar, but it didn't work anyway. Because I got the engagement ring, I got the wedding ring, and he got the suffering. So it worked. It was a win-win for me. Now, he would sit there and, his idea of romance was something like this. You want some of this? You want me to put some gas in your tank? Come back when you got some lead in your nozzle. Yeah. Now, hey, I was the one that decided I was going to put mirrors over top of the bed. Not for the reason that he thought, though. It was so that way I could look up and go, what am I still doing with that man? Wait, he makes fun of my butt? Ugh. And I just don't understand. All this stuff about Viagra. Why are we giving a guy a pill to do something for 4 hours or longer when they don't know how to use it right in the 15 minutes we give them? Okay? Guys, get a clue. It's all about technique, not duration. Come on. No, and like I said, I'm a single mother of 2. I refer to my children as sexually transmitted diseases. Because like herpes, you just can't get rid of them nowadays. They just keep coming back over and over and over again. I mean, if you've ever had one move back in with you and then all of a sudden, they get pregnant and they have their own sexually transmitted diseases, there goes the retirement. There ain't no such thing. Now, I did. I tried to do it right. I beat the out of my kids once a day, whether they needed it or not. Hey, it worked. I caught them for stuff that they didn't even know I caught them on, all right? It was a win-win for me. And I don't believe in a timeout. Why should I give these kids a timeout to think up something else to do or ways not to get caught? Besides, nowadays we have another word for timeout. It's called jail. And look how overcrowded that's getting. No, I did. I tried to do it right. I rocked my kids to sleep every night with the biggest rock I could find in my garden. It was a win-win situation for me. Hey, the yard got cleared, and I had a quiet evening to get drunk with. What the heck? No, I did. I had a good time doing it. Matter of fact, my son, my youngest one, he actually graduated from high school. Out of 505 students, he graduated 14th in his class. I don't think that's too bad. Yeah. From the bottom. And then there were 30 special kids in that class, too. Now, he liked to steal some of my comedy material, especially for certain papers, like his English paper that he had to do. The teacher wanted to have an example of an oxymoron. So he used this one. Is anal retentive to homosexuals what water retentive is to women? He got bonus points. There's something wrong with that. Not only that, but my other son, he's married. I don't have any grandchildren, but I do have grandpoopies, and one of them's a homosexual. They're both males, yes, but the one, he doesn't lift his leg, he squats. And so when he squats, the other one comes up and lifts his leg on his head. No, it's not a pretty picture. I babysat him one day. Nuh-uh. No, that was not fun in walking. Not only that, but nowadays, aging is so darn hard, okay? I mean, you've got all these young girls nowadays, they're going out. They're not asking for a new car for graduation. They're now asking for a boob job. I mean, they're getting these things pumped up so darn high that now they've got a headrest. All right? At this stage of the game, I'm just looking for something to hold mine up. All right? I don't want somebody to think that I've got 3 belly buttons. Yeah? But I have figured out one good thing, okay? You know, the only reason people start exercising nowadays is so that way they can die healthier. You know? Nuh-uh. No, I'm not into that. But I can't retain a memory, and what I can retain, forget it. Now, I don't even retain water anymore because it doesn't matter what I do. I cough, I sneeze, I laugh too hard. It's just nothing but squirt, squirt, squirt. You know? Yep, that's why they came up with Depends, Poise, and Serenity. Would somebody please tell me why I'm going to be serene while I'm pissing all over myself? That just does not work for me. Nah. But yeah, it is. It's so funny. And dating has gotten so different nowadays. All right? And I can't even use the one joke that I love to do, but I'm not going to do it. But the thing is, I mean, because of the fact that I was married to a redneck, it doesn't matter what I do, what nationality it is, okay? I seem to attract the redneck in all of them. Because the last Mexican that asked me out on a date, if he didn't want to mow grass, he wanted to grow grass. Yeah. I even thought about trying to date an Asian guy. But I'm so afraid at this stage of the game and this stage of life that I don't think I could, handle being horny 2 hours later. After all, when was the last time you ate Chinese? Do I have anybody in here that likes thongs? Who likes thongs? Yeah, I got a couple of guys that like thongs. You're the biggest dumb butts I know. Mainly because the fact that I think they're stupid as well as being uncomfortable. My kids actually bought me a pair of thongs just as a gag gift. All right? When I opened up the box, I was sitting there going, what the heck kind of a slingshot is this? And I even tried wearing them. All right? First time I put them on and they snapped in the crack. Oh, I thought I tasted cotton. It got ugly. But I did find out one real good advantage point, and that is there at the bars, I now know why the girls do this. Yep, it's to try to move it out of the crack. That guy's staring to see if I'm leaking. Nope, no leaks. No, but my one big fear with thongs is that one good fart will blow out the back end. And then that little triangle piece up front is going to start rolling up like a wild window shade, going, as it beats the out of my navel. Good night. My name is Magee.